So here's how to go about getting your very first SMMA client in 2024, even if you're a broke teenager coming into this. Now, this is for those that don't want to sell their soul, sending thousands on top of thousands of cold outreach messages just to hope and pray for one measly meeting, and then people don't even show up for that meeting. So if that sounds like you, this is for you. In fact, I'd go as far as saying this is the exact strategy I'm using right now. This is the exact strategy that landed me my first ever SMMA client way back in 2019, after coming off the back end of struggling for 15 entire months, listening to all these gurus talk about doing cold outreach this, cold outreach that. And it's the same method I'm using right now to set like 18 meetings in a day from 1 to 2 Instagram posts. It's absolutely insane. So I just watched a video, by the way, and a dude was boasting about how he sets anywhere between 3 to 5 meetings a day. He was sending 90,000 emails in a single month, which works out to be about 3,600 emails he's sending per day as a team of 5 people. I literally set more meetings than him and his entire 5 team members per day from one Instagram account with 2 Instagram stories, literally. So I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can do this even if you're broke. And all you need in order to do this, by the way, is a mobile phone, yourself, a lot of hustle, and obviously a laptop. So if you're broke coming into this, yes, you can start this without any money, but here's the drawback on this, guys. And I'll tell you this right now. Because you have no money and you're going to start trying to build a marketing agency, it's going to be one of the most difficult things you do. So I'm going to have to just rip that bandage off for you right now and tell you what other gurus won't tell you. They make it sound very airy-fairy. They make it sound like it's going to be easy. I'm here to tell you that it's not going to be easy. It's going to be very difficult, but it is actually possible. It's how I got my very first SMMA client. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into my computer so I can show you the exact steps. Oh, and by the way, before we get into this, guys, I just want to give you an announcement. I have just released my brand new program that I've been working on and thinking about releasing for the last like 3, 4, 5, almost 5 years. I wanted to do something like this, and it's called the Personal Brand Academy. It's a brand new 6-phase program. It basically teaches you how to start and scale a personal brand from the very beginning so that you can actually be the one creating the content instead of the one consuming the content. If you've noticed the trend, a lot of all these guys that you're listening to are getting rich because they're able to create content, put it out there, and build their personal brands, build their audiences, and sell informational products. I want you guys to be able to get a slice of that pie, but for your agencies, because you can build this out for your agency. You can build this out for, if you want to sell informational products like coaching, consulting, info products, that sort of stuff. So the Personal Brand Academy is for those that want to take their social media game to the next level and actually start to become a personal brand that actually makes money online, creating content around skills that you're passionate about and that you're adept in. And even if you don't have any skills that you're adept in, I show you how to go about obtaining those skills. Now, without any further ado, let's jump straight into my computer. So here's what you're going to do to get your first client in 2024. First of all, I want you to pick 3 different niches at random. Try to aim for niches that you're actually interested in. Even if you have to pick random niches, that's better than not picking any niche at all. And here's what I mean by that. I literally have people right now that are still in my Instagram DMs that have been watching me on YouTube since the day I started my SMMA, all the way back in 2018. And although I don't run it anymore, I think that's absolutely insane. Like April 23rd, 2018 is when I announced I was starting SMMA. These guys have been watching my channel since that day, and they're still in my DMs talking about they still haven't picked the perfect niche. So you need to get the ball rolling, even if you pick 3 random niches. And again, this might sound contradictory to all what's going on right now. And you need to pick the best niche and all this crazy stuff. I'm telling you right now, just pick 3 random niches that you're slightly interested in, and you'll thank me. Even if you have to pick just one of those niches out of the random 3. For beginners, just a word of warning, I do recommend staying away from the e-commerce niche. If you want more videos on how to pick a niche, go to my channel. I've got more videos on there. You got 3 niches. I want you to focus on those 3 niches just real quick. And I want you to watch 4 days worth of YouTube videos, nothing but YouTube videos. Every single video that you actually tuned into, make it an effort to be a video about how that niche works and how to bring that particular niche clients. What are the old ways of bringing in clients and customers for that niche? And what are the more efficient ways that you're seeing people talk about on the internet? And again, this will make more sense when you actually do this step right here. So go and spend 4 days right now, 4 days max, just learning the ins and outs of your niche, speaking their language, what they talk about, how they generate leads, how they they generate customers, what are their primary ways of getting new customers through the door right now, and what are the old ways of doing it, and what are the new ways that you can actually implement. At the end of the 4 days, right, what I want you to do is pick the best niche that sounds the easiest to get results for, just for now. Not just the easiest, but the one that sounds most manageable and you can see yourself actually doing this long term. So I picked one of the niches after 4 days. So let's say you've got 3 different niches. One's real estate, one's retirement homes, one's accountants. Random niches, I just pick those at random. You go and look into those particular niches and actually soak up what is going on in those particular niches on a day-to-day basis, what the business owners look like, how they sound, how they speak, what vernacular they use, what their pain problems are. You need their pain problems, by the way. So go look into forums, go look into YouTube videos. Then after the 4 days of researching these niches, pick one niche and stick to it for 90 days. Now, because you have no money for ads, you won't be able to use what I like to call the Steve Madden method, which is completely fine because you're just going to have to go and you're just going to have to kind of like dive in. If you got no money, you just have to dive in, guys, honestly. Now, step 2 is I want you to take what you've learned from the last 4 days and then search up how to be proficient at the best skills and the best ways of generating leads. So let's say you've picked 3 different niches, you've looked into the 3 different niches for 4 days, and you've picked accountants. Let's say you've then come across some dudes that are talking about these new ways of getting leads for accountants, and it's like this Facebook ads to a lead funnel type, Facebook group type thing, right? If that seems to be the best method right now in 2023, 2024 of getting leads for accountants, then you're going to stick to that and literally learn that system front to back. You're going to watch every single video on that very similar system. Or if you can't find a system like that, what you're going to do is find the next best systems on what people are doing for accountants in 2024 in order to get them leads. And then what you're going to do is you're going to watch 4 days again. This is another 4 days. So you've done 8 days worth of research. So you're going to watch another 4 days of videos of just Facebook ads for accountants or whatever the service actually is. I want you to watch podcasts. I want you to go on to forums. I want you to soak up knowledge on how to generate clients and customers for that particular niche. For example, watch videos on how to generate leads for real estate agents. The third thing you're going to do, which should already be quite easy at this particular point after doing 8 days worth of research, is you're going to find the top 5 influencers, gurus, YouTubers, or just authority figures in that particular niche that you're in that's offering a very similar service and a very similar offer to what you want to actually offer this particular niche. So let's say you find some dudes online, you got like 3 of them, 5 of them, and they're all talking about Facebook ads for accountants and how they do it. What I want you to do is start stealing some of the best bits from each one of these 5 people and combine them into one nice little service and come up with your own unique mechanism. You need to create a UM. Your UM is extremely important. A UM is like a unique mechanism. For example, when I built out agency transmutation, I took cold emails and I took Upwork and I combined the both of them, and I learned these knowledge from other mentors and other places and through trial and error myself and experience on myself for my own agency. And what I did was I took the best things I learned from all the different mentors and put them into like a Frankenstein program and gave it a unique mechanism. I came up with a unique mechanism is what I'm trying to say. And that was called the hybrid system 1.0. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take your existing social media accounts. I recommend using, and again, this is just subject to who you are as a person, what type of content you like creating. But honestly, if I was you, I would quickly, and I would do this now, snuff out all fear of being on camera and trying to be a faceless agency. Those days are done. Forget trying to be a faceless agency. Forget trying to just sit back behind a computer and press scrape leads and blast emails out with some email software like instantly.ai. Forget those days. There are much more efficient, much more better ways to get clients in 2024. So take your existing social media accounts, yes, the ones that you have family on. Doesn't matter, they don't care, honestly. I know that you think they might care. Oh, why are you posting about business? You should keep it out. Evil eye. I've heard all of that, by the way, guys. Forget all of that sort of stuff. Take your existing social media accounts. I recommend using Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube as your main 3 to start with, and start creating content that are very similar to the 5 people that you found and put into a list. So the 5 gurus that I told you to find in step 3, the top influencers, top authority figures, look at their content and start creating content like they do. So take a look at their titles. Let's say somebody makes a video on like the top 3 mistakes most accountants make when it comes to Facebook ads. Well, then let's say you're offering email marketing. All you would do is change the title to the top 3 mistakes all accountants make when it comes to email marketing. There you go. So now start creating content similar to the dudes that you're actually looking up to. You need, and if you're wondering how much content you need to create, here's the math behind this. You need to create at least 3 YouTube videos a week. At least 3. If you're going to take this seriously, you want 3 YouTube videos a week. I know that's rich coming from me. I haven't made a video in quite a while, but you guys can see that I've been creating videos, like 500 plus videos on here. Anyway, you need to create 3 shorts a week. That's, short form content. That's Reels, TikToks. If I was you, I'd stick to 3 YouTube videos a week, 3 Instagram Reels a week, because organic growth is going to be slow. What you can do, if you even got just $3 a day, you might not have $3 a day, but you can actually start boosting your post at $3 a day. So what you can do is you can take your best Reels, the highest quality Reels, the highest value Reels that you've got on your Instagram page, and just spend $3 a day on like 2 of them. So you're spending $6 a day on just 2 Reels per day. If you're that broke, I would honestly even consider getting a part-time job to even supplement this. You shouldn't really be starting a business when you're completely broke and you can't even afford $3 a day. That's literally insane. You wouldn't do that with any other business, so why are you doing it with SMMA? The 5th thing you're going to do is start people collecting. So I want you to find, again, those 5 gurus that you found on YouTube and around the internet, and I want you to go and find them on Instagram or Facebook, or if they've got groups, join their groups. Basically find them on social media and then start stealing their followers. I want you to go to who's following them. So let's say you find a dude in your niche. Let's say it's like real estate. Samuel Leeds is a dude that creates content around the real estate niche. Go and find somebody like Samuel Leeds on LinkedIn. Go and find him on Facebook. Go and find him on Instagram. The people that are following Samuel Leeds are there because he talks about real estate. So the people that are actually following him are interested in real estate. So therefore, if you're running a Facebook ads agency in the real estate niche, then you can just go and steal his followers. These people almost become like hubs. They're walking lead lists. There's a good little word for you. Like Samuel Leeds is literally a walking lead list. Iman Gaji is literally a walking lead list. So if you're selling services to SMA owners, you'd go and find somebody like Iman Gaji, go through his followers and start stealing his followers. Yes, they're very loyal to him, but obviously you can steal a few because he's got so many. And he won't even feel it, put it that way. So start stealing some of their followers by interacting with them, those people, by sending them DMs. Yes, you can do some cold DMs in this particular case because you're starting to build a personal brand now. So it's actually a little bit better to do. It's much better to do cold outreach on a social media platform that you can build long term than it is to do cold outreach, doing cold calls or like cold emails, because nothing is built by doing that. You don't build an audience long term by doing that. So you want to DM them and ask them questions. Don't DM them scripts, guys. Honestly, please don't DM them scripts. Ask them questions about their business. Ask questions about how long they've been in the game, that sort of stuff. I then want you to follow them / add them on social media. So if you find them on Facebook, add them on social media. And then stick to the limits. I think Instagram says you can follow about 200 people in a 24-hour period. If you've got a warm account, that is, I would probably stick to about 70 to 100. Because if it's 200, you just don't want to go over that. Honestly, you get your account banned and that would be a headache. So step 6 is to have conversations with all those people that like your content, add you back, accept your friend request. So anybody that likes your content, comments, likes, follows you back, or accepts your friend request on like LinkedIn or Facebook, your connect request, then you're going to have conversation with them. You're going to spark just a normal conversation with them, ask them questions about their business. You're then going to push all these people to a call. You're going to have a conversation with these people. Don't try to send scripts on social media. Those long scripts on social media that you're sending out, they don't work. I'd rather you just say, hey, John, saw that you was in the real estate game. Awesome to see your content. Just stuff like that. Get them to respond first. Have a normal conversation. This is where a lot of you guys are going wrong. Also, step 8, for more advanced people, I want you to create what you call a free mini training video sales letter, a VSL. A VSL is a free training that you put out for people, right? On a landing page such as ClickFunnels, or you can use something free like, I don't know, some other website builder. Basically, it's a piece of free training that shifts beliefs, breaks limiting beliefs, and it sells your services for you in the form of you creating a video presentation. You can create the slides on Canva, by the way, for free, literally free. And then what you can do is create a website on like Squarespace or whatever it is if you haven't got any money. And then what you do is you get people to opt in. I might even throw like a ClickFunnels friggin' free trial link there. That is affiliate link if you want to use it. If not, if I don't put it there, then cool, don't use it. Use something like Squarespace. The 9th, and again, this is something that I actually did and had a real estate agent go through my VSL, my free training. They booked in a call with me, jumped on a call with them, and closed them pretty much on one call without any objections. It was literally insane. Now, number 9, this is the most important bit. I want you to stick to doing this for 90 days straight. So every single day, you're creating content. You're adding people. You're what you call people collecting. So you're reaching out to people using social media. You're adding people. You're following people. You're finding more people in your niche that are like big gurus, and then you're going to their followers and like, you know, using their follow. You're stealing their followers, or you're going and joining their Facebook groups, and you're finding people in their Facebook group. Because think about it. Somebody, let's say Iman Gaji creates a Facebook group right now on SMMA. Well, all the people inside that group are going to be people that are interested in SMA. And if you sell services to SMA owners, then all you need to do is jump into that group because they've kind of like self-qualified themselves. People that follow people like Samuel Leeds, if you look into Samuel, and again, I'm not affiliated with this dude, but you'll know that they are into real estate. He's literally become an authority figure in a specific niche and known for a very specific thing that people that follow him are following him because of that thing. So the people that are following him are obviously into real estate. And if you sell stuff to real estate agents, bingo, you just found a walking lead list. There you go. So again, stick to this for 90 days straight. So you're going to end up creating in total 36 YouTube videos. So don't come back to this video until you've created 36 YouTube videos. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no complaints until you've created 36 YouTube videos. Each one of them is going to be about 10 minutes each. You also want to create 36 reels on Instagram. And if you're doing LinkedIn, that's to say, or if you're doing LinkedIn posts, you should be doing at least 4 posts a week on something like LinkedIn. Honestly, probably 1 post a day. I was doing 1 post a day and doing as many ads, like friend request ads, as you possibly can within the limits on LinkedIn or Facebook. And by doing so, not only will you build yourself a brand online, but you will get clients on calls that will already know who you are, what you do, what you offer, what type of results they can expect from you. And they won't really ask you for like previous case studies and stuff like that, because you would have established your name at that point online. And the more you build this, the easier it gets. It's very difficult for the first like 90 days. Your first, and I've always said this, your first 100 pieces of content are gonna suck. But you have to just get through those first 100 pieces of content before you can actually get good at creating content. And I'm telling you right now, you'll see a big trend that everybody who's getting rich on internet right now is the content creators. I call them valuepreneurs, people that create brands online. If you've noticed, if you've ever bought an Iman Gaji program, you've probably gone through one of his funnels, ended up on his email list, or ended up following him. And he will bombard you with new content, bombard you with new emails, that sort of stuff, until you end up buying one of his programs. Like, you guys don't have systems like this. You need a system like this. And that grows and compounds over time. So no wonder why these dudes are getting extremely rich, because they're actually growing something. They're putting one energy in and getting multiple energies back out. I create this YouTube video here, put it out to you guys, and it might get 500, 600, 300, even if it's just 300 views. That's still way more than what I'd be doing if I was sending like emails right now by myself. Literally, I could probably only send like 100 emails a day, if I'm being honest with you. Creating 2 YouTube videos a day is much better time spent for me, for somebody in my position. Probably, in fact, I'd actually go as far as saying it's probably even better for you as well. Because 3 years down the line, let's say you do a whole bunch of cold outreach. After that 3 years, let's say you lose all your clients, you're not going to have anything to fall back on. After 3 years of doing YouTube though, you're going to have an audience built up. No doubt about it. So the Personal Brand Academy, link below, is for those that want to learn how to build a personal brand online so they can pull in clients in a much easier and much efficient way for their marketing agencies or coaching business or info products. It's really a program about building and starting a personal brand from scratch. So leveraging Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all those platforms in order to build yourself a profitable personal brand. It's not about going viral or becoming an influencer or anything like that. It's literally about turning your name and making it associated with a certain skill. So Montel is known for SMA online. Iman Gaji, known for SMA online. There's other people that are known for AI emails, for example, online. So I want you to take a skill, right, and become known and synonymous with that skill. If you can do that, you will always get clients coming inbound to you. This is the #1 best kept secret in the game right now. There are literal people selling you on doing the idea of cold emails, and they'll make more money selling you on the idea of doing cold emails than they ever will from cold emails, because they're selling you information on cold emails. How fucked up is that? I'm the only dude on the internet that's literally saying, go and build your own brands and stop being the ones falling into other people's content and actually create your own content. Go from consumer of content to creator of content. That's the actual trick. I wouldn't even call it a trick. That's the #1 skill you can actually master right now. Personal branding is the #1 sought after skill for a reason. Why do you think Iman Gadji creates all these videos? Why do you think Alex Hormozi creates all these videos? Come on, guys, you can see this. Anyway, guys, this is exactly how you can go about getting your very first client in 2024. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys want more information about the Personal Brand Academy, just drop me a message on Instagram just saying PBA, and I'll send you over some more information. Or if you just want to go and check out the website below, I will be updating the website below as well. And by the way, for those that do want to enroll inside the PBA, there is a discount. It's 500 euros off the program, and you also get agency transportation for free. But I'm only doing that for the next 30 people that actually join the program. So be quick. Link is below. You guys can see what I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, love you guys. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe. Peace.